What's up, everyone? Today's video is going to be a little bit different than your normal fishing video. Today, as you can tell from the title, it's going to be a survival fishing video. So I'm going to be going out back here in the woods and finding a small tree to cut down and making my own pole. Got some paracord I'm going to hook up to that, and a little hook and probably a worm, and see if we can't catch a fish. Okay, so now that I got my tree, I got to start getting all these branches off here, and I wanted a tree that was kind of thick at the bottom, like a normal fishing pole, and then kind of thin at the top, and give it a nice little dangle there, catch a fish. So let's get these branches off here now. Alright, I got most of the branches off now, and I think this is ready for some line. This is, boy, it's got some nice bend to it, so this is definitely ready for a serious dangle. Look at the whip in this thing right here. Maybe I'll start selling these once I'm done. Okay, so now I've got my paracord here, and I'm going to pull out a bunch of line here just so I can have enough to get it out in the water. So let's see, that should be good. We'll cut that right there. So the knot I'm going to tie is going to be a constrictor knot. So we're going to take the first one and make a loop here. And we're going to make a second loop in the same direction here. We're going to make sure it's behind the first one. And then from here, we're going to slide it down onto the pole. We're going to tighten this up. But it's still a little bit loose. So now we want to secure it down a little bit better, so we're going to loosen the knot a little bit right here. We're going to take our tag end and slide it down through here. And before I tighten this up, let's move it up here in position. Tighten it down. There. Now that shouldn't go anywhere. So after the knot's all done and pulled tight, you should be left with a nice knot here that won't slide up and down on you a lot. So now to attach the fishing line. All right, now that we got the paracord hooked into the homemade fishing line, we're just going to take the little snell hook here and attach this. Just going to tie a simple overhand knot, and then we should be good to fish. And there, all set, ready to go. One thing left now to do is finish my beer and go fishing. All right, made it to the pond, and now it's time to see if we can get hooked up with my new Kastmaster 3000. Okay, so before we get into the fishing, I have decided, and I was thinking about this on the way here, that I am going to make this a challenge. This is going to be the VT Outdoor Man Survival Fishing Challenge. So right now, I'm going to tag 2 people, and you guys are going to have to make your own fishing pole, your own line, use a worm and a hook, and try to catch a fish. So I'm going to tag Darren at Darren's Northern Life, and Jim over at Gmoneystrong's, and Garrett, you can get in on this too. So I challenge you guys to try to catch a fish with your homemade fishing pole. Oh, well, missed that one again. There you go. Take it. Come on. Just swallow the hook, please. There we we go. Yep. And I'm gonna guess it took the worm off the hook again. Yep, no worm. So all they're doing is just grabbing the edge of the worm and pulling on it, trying to pull it off the hook. So every time I go to set the hook, it just pulls it right out of its mouth. Oh, here we go. See the bobber moving a little bit. Come on, take it, take it, take it. Come on, 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 come on. Oh, come on. Well, took most of the worm again. Come on, take it, take it. Playing with it, just take it already. I hooked it good this time. You're gonna have to swallow the hook to get that worm. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Ah. I'm just looking for a good time to set this hook, but not really seeing it. Just seeing more playing with it, and they end up getting the freaking worm every time. And again, no worm. Thought I had him that time. Oh, finally, I got one. Woo! There we go. Finally. Well, as I almost fall down in the water. All right, guys, finally got myself a fish. I feel like I've been feeding these fish with the worms all night. Finally been playing with them, and I finally hooked into this nice little bluegill here. Not sure if it would be big enough to eat, but if I was hungry enough, I'd eat it. But we're gonna go ahead and get them back in the water here and see if there's any other fish out here. Okay, so all I'm doing now is I'm taking little pieces of worm and just barely getting it on here so there is not much for them to pick at. Kind of forcing them to swallow the tip of the hook. Ooh, got another one. There we go. Ha! Told you, just a little bit of hook showing, a little bit of worm. Oh, look at that. Hooked them right through the upper lip. And I still got my worm this time. Another nice little bluegill. See you, Fred. And another one. Ha-ha! All right. I think I finally figured out my trick. Oh, this one looks more like a pumpkin seed this time. Look at that. It is such a pretty fish. But we should probably get them back in the water, and I think I'm going to call it a night now that I know that I can catch some fish and survive if I needed to. Alright guys, I packed everything up, and I still had a little bit of worm left, so I did one more cast out, and this time I caught a nice little perch. As I mentioned before, I have tagged Darren's Northern Life and Gmoneystrong Outdoors for this challenge. It's the VT Outdoor Man Survival Fishing Challenge, so make sure you mention that in your video, and good luck. It's definitely a lot harder than you think it is. Thanks for watching another episode here with VT Outdoor Man. If you're not already a subscriber, hit the subscribe button down below. Also hit that thumbs up button and drop a comment down below. I try to answer every comment that comes in, and I'm probably going to be doing this one again. I have a couple of other challenges that I'd like to do, including maybe a little homemade fish trap challenge. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Thanks, guys.